Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm talking kind of quiet because it's late at night. It's literally 11:20 p.m. and I'm deciding to film this video just to get something filmed. I'm just gonna do a quick little book haul. I have recently fell down the rabbit hole of buying so many books. I used to be obsessed. I'm still obsessed. What am I saying? I used to be so obsessed with buying so much makeup and buying all the new releases, but right now I am in a book kick and I'm trying to have them in person, but then also I'm buying new books. So I literally have like 30 books in my cart at all times. I'm doing it in small increments. This is a pretty big pile I have today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I have a few on my Kindle that I want to share. Some of them I've already read, only like 2 I think I've already read. And that will go into my August and July little book wrap up. Let me know if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I love you all. Okay, let me just quickly start rattling these off. Number 1, also I got all these off Amazon, mostly, I think a few at Barnes & Nobles. First book is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I have been dying to read this book. I actually just started reading this book today. I filmed another vlog, so that will go up probably after this video, and I'll link it in the cards. Basically about 2 different book authors and their rivals. They've been rivals since college, and they meet up at some summer house cottage and they're forced proximity. And basically I think they like switch writing styles to help with their creative ruts that they're both in. And it seems really cute so far. I've only read like 50 pages, but I will update you as soon as I'm done. The next book. I have been dying to read this book ever since Stephanie Boyer recommended this. Yes, I watch her all the time. I'm kind of reading this and this at the same time. It's not really working, but I started reading this last night. I think this is like an enemies to lovers kind of book. It takes place in Alaska, which totally reminds me of The Proposal, and I love The Proposal, so that's why I had to buy it. Okay, the next book. Oh, this is Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. I read the first one, 5 out of 5 stars. I talked about that in my first book video. Oh, the air turned on. I hope if you can hear that, I'm so sorry, but we're just gonna have to do it. I read the first one, I gave it 5 stars. I'm obsessed with that book. I frequently reread scenes from that book because I just love it. So I'm really excited for the second one. When I went to Barnes & Nobles though to buy it, when it first came out, the girl had already like read it and she was like, this book is not as good, don't be excited. So I'm really hoping that I'll still love it. I think I will, just because I loved the first one. How could I not like the second one? But who knows? I'll let you know. Also, I'm gonna try not to give too many descriptions of every single book. I know I did that for the first 2, but I'm just trying to go to bed. That's it. Okay, the next book I got is The Legacy. I read this a while ago, so I will soon be making a video talking about every single off-campus book because I've read them all and I have them all in paperback. Yeah, it was good. Don't know if it was needed. That's all I'll say until I have my other video coming out, but was this needed? I don't know. Did I like it? Yeah. Moving on. So obviously after that, I had to start the Briar U series. This is what started it all. The reason I'm reading these because when I first read Off Campus / Briar U, whatever, I read the second one, which is The Risk. So I've already read that one. I've reread that at least 2 times, maybe 3. But I didn't realize it was part of a whole series and I was confused. So now I'm finally getting to the Briar U series and I'm starting with the Chase. This is Dean's little sister, I believe. So I'm really excited to read this so I can finally get the full context of the whole group. So read that and then I'll probably just immediately skip to the 3rd book because I've already read The Risk so many times. But I'm excited. I'm probably gonna read this in Vegas. So when I have a Vegas vlog coming out, this is probably what I'm gonna read because I wanna read the most fun, just romance, chill book. And that's her. Okay, so the next books I had to get are the To Love and to Hate Jason Thorne and Adam Connor little duet. I read this like a little while ago, probably back in, well, I read the first one in like January and then I took a break. I forgot that I had this one to read, so I read this one in May. And I'm just now finally getting the actual copies because I actually really love this little duet series. I thought it was so cute and I love the covers. Like they're not cringy covers. Let's work on that, authors. Let's work on that. Next book. I've already read this one recently and it's All Roads Lead Here by Mariana Sabata. Maria Zapata has literally ruined my life recently. Before I started reading The Simple Wild and Beach Read, I read this like 2-3 days ago. And before that, I read Colty. And before that, I read Wall of Winnipeg. In between, there were some other books. I'll talk about it later. But I've been on a Maria Zapata kick. I'm just obsessed. This book is literally like 600 pages. I don't know what's wrong with me, but when I read her books, I just have to know what happens at the end. If you've never read a Maria Zapata book, which I definitely need to do a whole video on because I'm obsessed, literally all her books are like somewhat of an enemies to romance, somewhat of a strangers to lovers, and literally they will not interact, like fully have a meaningful interaction until like halfway through the book, sometimes 60%. Then at sometimes you're lucky if you get an 85% kiss, but usually I think in like the Wall of Winnipeg it was low-key like 95%. Then it's like 98% we're having a steamy scene, and then it ends. It's literally insane. I realized at the end it's so worth it, and I cannot recommend this book more. I will talk about this book in another video, but so glad I have the physical copy. Also, y'all, I had to take some books out, obviously, but I literally have a bookshelf now. Get into it. Like, I will need to do a bookshelf tour because I'm now a book babe. For real. Okay, we're almost done. Next book I bought, I'm really excited to read Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. I love Colleen Hoover's books so far. I've only read Ugly Love and November 9. I've heard really good things about it, and I love that it's like beach vibes, and I thought it might be a little less heartbreaking than every other book by her. I doubt it, but I just love the cover too, so that's why I bought it. Okay, the next book, I bought this book first and I have not read it. It's called The Romantic Agenda by Claire Kahn. I saw this at the bookstore and I was like, I had to have it. It's about, I think it's like it's kind of like a love tangle. Like, let me read this line. Joy is in love, Joy. Which also, I love her look, which is why I bought it, because look at her. She's ethereal. Joy is in love with Malcolm. Malcolm wants to date Summer. Summer is in love with Love, and Fox is Summer's ex-boyfriend. The second I read that, I had to have it. Okay, a few more books. The Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, another good rec from Steph Boyer. Don't really honestly know what this is about, but I just thought this would be a good sad one, a good crier, a good romance crier. Next, I bought this off of a whim. Right when I was about to click buy, I literally thought, what about Tessa Bailey? I saw that Tessa Bailey came out with a new book, and it's pretty short. It's called My Killer Vacation. Don't know how I feel about the title because it's a little corny, but I thought My Killer Vacation, hot guy on the cover, killer, a murder mystery romance. Why do I keep hitting myself? No brainer, had to buy, and it's also on the Cape Cod, and it's a vacation. So obviously I'm gonna bring this to Vegas with me and literally destroy this on the plane ride, period. So that's all the physical copies I have. I'm just gonna go through my Kindle because I always have new like TBR books that are on my Kindle. I'm always downloading new ones. So I'm just gonna show you the newest ones I've downloaded. First, I have The Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Been dying to read this one. Maya Hughes' The Proposal. Been having this on my TBR for so long. Okay, Wait For It by Maria Zapata. I am forcing myself to read like 5 more books before I read another one because I just don't want to read all of them and then they're gone and I'm gonna be so pissed, but I'm obsessed with her. Vicious by LJ Shen and the Sinners of Saint series I really want to start reading. The Hardest Fall from Ella Mays. Ella Mays. I really like a lot of Ella Mays' books, so I can't wait to read more. Okay, and lastly, Moonchild by Karen Mcquestion. The second I saw this title, I knew I wanted to read it. And that's it. Okay, clearly I have reading to do. I need to get through these books so I can buy more books. I'm obsessed right now. If you like this video, let me know, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Can't wait to start reading these books, and more book videos will be coming soon. Otherwise, good night. I have work tomorrow. Love you.